Welcome to the studio here in Kuala Lumpur. Today we're talking energy storage. Heiko, welcome to the studio.
Thanks a lot for us.
We were chatting earlier and energy storage is the big game changer in our sector. But it doesn't have to be about charity. It can be a good business model.
Yeah, finally, this is the target with which we are pursuing these kind of opportunities. We are a power generator, and only if it is a sustainable and economically viable business, then it's interesting for us. So it's just the development of the market that these kind of applications come to reality now.
You were talking earlier about some very interesting technologies during your session. What are some of the technologies that are changing the landscape in energy storage?
That depends on the development and the ripeness of the markets. So in Germany, for example, it makes a lot of sense, although it is a high investment, to already establish battery systems, large-scale battery systems, but with a function to support the grid, to provide grid services, grid stability. So the scheme in Germany in this specific market environment is already there, providing a valuable business case for that and resulting in a company like us taking a decision for large investment into battery systems.
And you seem to specialize in hybrid technology?
For the time being, the solution we have introduced in Germany is just battery storage. So, but for the future applications to come, there is also research and development ongoing for us being a power generator of how to find appropriate solutions for, let's say, 100% renewable power generation in the future to come. And we are looking at hybrid systems, meaning batteries combined with H2 solutions, stuff like that. So this is still a development phase and for sure not a viable business yet, but it'll come in the future.
What are the fundamental differences between the Asian market and the European market in terms of storage right now?
I'm not really sure because there is no Asian market in general, as similar as there is no European market. There are a lot of different regulations and frameworks, and it is always a very distinct evaluation required whether it makes sense to take a decision for an investment in batteries. Technology is all alike, so you just, the offers are there and the feasibility for technical solutions is there. The only question which has to be answered is it a viable, commercially interesting solution for that specific environment of the business? And therefore, it is not a generic assessment, Europe, Asia. It is an assessment on the particular business environment of the distinct market.
What do you see in the next 3 to 5 years as the most important steps in the energy transition?
I guess still what we have seen in photovoltaics and wind, the same will happen with batteries as well, decrease of costs. So, and then this will enable more such systems coming to the grid. Because then, as mentioned, it will be a business case. And only if it is a viable business case, investors will take the risk and invest into this new technology. So I would assume we will be seeing in the next 5 to 10 years a similar development as we have observed with, as mentioned, wind, photovoltaics and others. Decrease in prices increases the number of installations.
And the consumer is the ultimate beneficiary?
Finally, yes, in terms of he can still rely on an available grid and available power generation on highest levels. So I think this is the most important thing for the consumer at the end of the day, as we have to consider more and more rotating engines are going off-grid, and if you have to deal with a significant capacity of renewables in the grid, then you have to take care for the grid stability.
Thank you very much for your insights.
You're very welcome.
Be sure to subscribe to our channels for more industry-related content.
Thanks.